Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your pelvic floor physio and PT Sarah Thorne, and today we're going to be jumping straight into a short and quick routine that you can do if you are postpartum. The focus of today is we're going to start to get your pelvic floor, your core, and the rest of your body moving. So grab your mat, grab some water, and let's go. We're going to start in 4-point kneeling. I want you to remember these really important points. Working your core and your pelvic floor is not just about focusing on those areas. The better your body is moving, the better we can get your inner system, your core, that is your diaphragm, your pelvic floor, your back, and your deep tummy muscles working. The better you are going to start to feel, the easier it's going to be to activate those muscles and start to recover after having your baby. So we're going to bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and we're going to just start with some gentle cat-cow. This is fantastic for just starting to open up the entire chain and the entire body. So we're going to arch the back, bring your head up, enjoy the movement just for a split second. Take a nice breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, we're just going to tuck underneath. And we're going to repeat this for the next 30 seconds or so. So just find your rhythm. We are trying to open up the pelvis. We're trying to open up the lower back, open up the chest. So enjoy each position for as long as feels comfortable. But this is also a great way to create space, to improve your air in, and to help your pelvic floor and your core start to stretch and to activate. So we'll just do one more in either position. And then we're just going to come to a spinal neutral. So the way we find this is really easy. You arch your back, you flatten your back, so you tuck it under, and then you just find roughly halfway between those 2 points. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to work on some isolating pelvic floor. So to do this, we're just going to relax, release the tension from the shoulders. We're going to close our eyes. You're going to take a breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, we're going to squeeze and lift our back passage up towards our head. And we're going to hold it for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to gently let it go by taking your breath into your belly. So really visualize breath in to the base of the lungs. We want that 360 breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to squeeze and lift again. And we're going to hold it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale to release. Let go. Gently exhale, squeeze and lift your back and your front passage all the way up to your head. Count out loud so there's no breath holding. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale to release and let go. So we're allowing the core to do its job. Inhale, release and let the pelvic floor go. Exhale to connect to your core, which is your pelvic floor, your deep tummy, all the way up towards your head. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale to let go. Nearly there. 2 more. Exhale all the way up. Connect. Out loud counting for me. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale to let it go. Gently exhale to lift up, all the way up. Count from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently take your knees wider, and then we're going to sink down into child's pose. 4-point kneeling is a great way to get activation. You'll also start to feel those arms burn, and you've also got to start to work your core cylinder. So whether you've had a C-section or a vaginal delivery, these are great positions to help you to guide your recovery. So come on down into your child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, just let go of your tension. This is a great stretch to do throughout your day. And I really do encourage you, wherever you can, choose one exercise throughout your day that you can do, because we all know how hard it can be with babies to find the time. So just one movement, 30 to 60 seconds at a time, will make a huge difference. Okay, we're going to come back up to 4-point kneeling. Okay, and then from here, we've got 2 elements of this. One is actively connecting to your pelvic floor. So that is where you're saying to your body, okay, we're going to squeeze and lift. The other point that you can use is we're just going to get you to breathe in and out, because remember, we know now, as we inhale, the pelvic floor releases. As we exhale, the pelvic floor contracts. So that's the body's designed automatic system. So all we want to do is help your body after having your baby to get back to that. So you can choose whichever cue you need, either just your breathing or actively tell yourself to connect. So in 4-point kneeling again, we're going to take our breath in through our nose. We're going to feel that air all the way down, and then we're going to exhale, lifting our right arm, thumb to the ceiling, head down, so our arms in line with our ears. We're going to exhale, and then we're going to inhale. Drop the arm down, and then we're going to switch over. So breath in, breath out. Breath in to come back. Breath out to extend and contract. Breath in and breath out. And if you're breathing out, you may choose, right, I'm going to bring my pelvic floor with me. We're going to retrain those muscles. You choose what feels most easy and comfortable for you. And exhale. If you're breathing in and out through your nose, try to just close your mouth. It's easier. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bringing the arm up in line with your ear. Inhale in. Exhale out. So we're getting that really nice expansion through the upper body. You'll notice through the breathing, we're really starting to stretch and open up your core, your tummy, which is what we want to be doing as we're helping regain that strength and that awareness of the core. Last one, inhale in and exhale out. Brilliant. Okay, when you're ready, come on onto your back. So we're going to switch down onto your back. We're going to allow our hands to come down by your side. We're just going to relax the upper body. A lot of my instruction is about helping you become more aware of the tension that you're holding on in your body. So if we can learn to let go of that tension, you'll find you've got better activation of your core, your pelvic floor, and the rest of your body. Okay, so we are going to work again on your breathing. You choose what cue works for you. We'll take your normal breath in through the nose. Feel the air into the base of the lungs, into the tummy, into the base of your pelvic bowl. And then as you exhale, you can bring your pelvic floor with you. We're going to hold that there, and then we're going to lift one knee up just in line with your hip. And I want you to count it out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want you to relax. So what we are doing by counting is we're not holding on to our breath. When we hold on to our breath, we hold a lot of pressure into our core, which means we're not actually able to engage the core. So whether you sing, whether you count, whether you talk, whether you just work on breathing in and out through your nose, you get better feedback from what's happening in your pelvic floor and your tummy muscles. So we're going to do this again in another block of 4. If you lose your pelvic floor or it feels hard, stop, reconnect between. There is no right or wrong with this. So again, normal breath in through the nose. As you exhale, connect, bring your pelvic floor with you. And then again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just let everything go. Sometimes it's also, you won't notice if you've lost it until you actually let go again of all of that tension. Okay, doing really well. Moving on. So we're going to lift our toes off the floor. We're going to have our knees in line with our hips. And what I want you to do is flatten your back against the floor. And then I want you to arch your back, just like we did in the cat-cow. Then I want you to find halfway between those two positions. And we're going to look to go into a simple bridge. So if you imagine you have your headlights on your hips, we don't want to tilt those hips and lift. We want to keep those headlights nice and straight. So this exercise is about your glutes and again about your core working as a team. So take your breath in through the nose, and then as you exhale, push your weight into the heels. Don't overarch your back. So we're just going to go nice and to a point that feels comfortable. And then we're going to drop down. Take your breath in. Keep your neutral spine, but if you lose it, just reposition. As you exhale, again, we're going to lift and engage, connect to our pelvic floor and our core, heels pushing into the floor, and we want to try and keep the knees not going out and not going in. Inhale in. As I release, relax. Exhale out as I'm connecting. And again, use the cue that works for you. Inhale in. Exhale out. Nice and steady. This doesn't have to be quick. This is again just a great way to activate your pelvic floor, activate your core, and just start to get those muscles working. And again, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're managing the pressure and the awareness of our pelvic floor and our pelvis and making sure that we're connecting to our core. Last two. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in and exhale out. Excellent. And then just all the way down, nice and relaxed. Again, think of the tension, trying to let go. I use the cue of jelly. I think it's a really nice visual that you can use. And then from here, we're going to finish off with some, again, thinking of the upper body, we're going to turn onto our side. So place a pillow if you need it down. We're going to bend the knees up towards the hips. We're going to bring one hand over the other and we're going to do some book openers. Again, this is great for opening out the chest, and especially if you're feeding, if you're struggling and in positions for a long time with baby, this is brilliant for you to do to open up. So we're going to open up, let your head follow. In this position, take your breath in. And then as you breathe out, come back and close the book. Open up. Inhale in. That breath in this position really gives you that space that we want to create into the chest. And then close as you exhale and come back out. Open up. Inhale in. Exhale out. Two more. Open up. Inhale in. Exhale out. Last one. Open up. Take your breath in. And close as you come over. And then we're just going to change over to the other side. So same again. We're going to open up. Take the breath in. As you breathe out, close that book. And stay there for as long as you need. Inhale in. Exhale out as we close our book. Open up. Take your breath in. Exhale. Close the book. Last two. From here. Last one. Take your breath in. And close your book. That is it for today. As I've said before, use each movement. Do it throughout your day, 1 minute at a time. These movements and exercises and stretches are designed to help you recover postpartum. Whether it's vaginal or C-section, the goal remains the same. We want to improve your mobility. We want to reactivate your whole system, not just the tummy. Remembering the important part, the core is a team. We want to stretch the upper body, release the tension so that the muscles can activate and start to re-strengthen. As always, please subscribe to my channel. My goal here is to help you to move with confidence, give you all of the expert guidance, and help you recover wherever you are in your pelvic health journey. See you next time.